Hey everyone, welcome back, and I'm just going to spend a bit of a Sunday knocking over a few little jobs in the shed because there's a few things been building up that haven't had a chance to get to. So first things first, I've got my ECU back for my Integra, so I can sort out its fuel pump problem. Been running the standard ECU for a while because the Honda one had a problem where it wouldn't prime the fuel pump, so I sent it away and had it fixed, and now I can put it back together. The blue S2000, it needs the diff oil changed, and I also need to find a coolant leak. So at the back of one of the coolant hoses is a coolant leak, but I've now got myself a little pressure tester which I haven't used yet, so keen to give that a try and see if I can find where it's leaking from. Now the black S2000, it's pretty much just needs some interior stuff put back together so I can start to make some progress on it because it's been a while. Engine's obviously in and running, and the windscreen's now been fitted, so I'll do a separate video on that, but we got the windscreen fitted to that, and so that's one more step in the way of getting this back together. The Civic, its brakes, I need to sort out its brakes. Still having problems with poor pedal feel and need to figure out what's going on with that. I've got a brake bleeder kit, which is this little critter here, so keen to try it out and see how I go with that. So it's like a pressure bleeder. Oh, and we've lost power. We've lost power. What's happened? Well, anyway, the power's gone out for a sec, so I'm just going to do some cleaning up and try and find this floor so that I can actually have some space to move around and do these jobs. So I will get going and do some tidying. Right, well, just a little spell with no power, 20 minutes or so, but got the floor mopped and it's looking pretty good, so at least I'll have a clean work bay. So I'm going to plug the new ECU back into the Integra, or the Honda back in, and see if it fires up. Hopefully I can get it back on its tune. And you notice the driver's seat's missing, it's because it's still in the Civic. Oops, anyway. I'm going to put this seat back in the Integra and get the rego check done as well. So anyway, I'll get this ECU plugged in and we'll go from there. So apparently what goes wrong with these is the capacitors fail on the circuit board, which causes the fuel pump not to prime. So I had to send the ECU away to somebody who can do a bit better soldering than I can and repair the onboard capacitors. So hopefully, with a bit of luck, it's fixed. Nicely packaged. Oh, there it is. I'm going to just plug it in first and see if it works before I bolt it all back in. I know. Let's see what happens. Aha! The fuel pump primed, so... Aha! Look at that. Perfect. That is awesome. Coming away beautifully. Excellent. Well, that's good. That's one problem that's been annoying me for a little bit. So now that that's all fixed, I might have a bit of motivation to get the integral cleaned up and fix up a few of its little gremlins and take it for some more drives, because it's an awesome car and I miss driving it. So, time to fix a couple of things on the blue S2000. Need to change the diff oil because it's making pretty bad noises, and I suspect that changing the oil won't help, but I'm just going to drain it and see what's in there. Probably big chunks of metal. And also just need to find that cooling system leak, so I'm going to check out my new coolant pressure tester and pump it up and see where the coolant comes out. All that to get the car on the hoist. Annoying. What's going to be inside here? Will it just be metal? Maybe not quite as bad as I thought. And it's full. Well, the diff's all filled with oil now, and now I just got to find where this coolant leak's coming from. So hopefully I can figure out that. It looks like it's coming from around the back there. From underneath I could see coolant coming down, so we'll have a bit of a look. It's probably going to be, I reckon, either that hose clamp or the one above it. Anyway, we'll see what we can find. Well, I found my coolant leak. It's at this top hose. I won't be able to put the camera in there to see it, but yeah. Basically, it's the hose clamp on the top radiator hose, so I'll just have to see if I can nip it up and see if it stays sealed or not. But anyway, we'll give it a nip up and see how we go. Well, I got my coolant pressure test kit all fired up. Got it pumped up to 20 psi or so, and holding pressure nicely. Let's have a look around here and make sure we're not leaking around the back here. That hose. Doesn't look like anything's coming out, which is good. So, might have fixed it. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Nice easy fix for once. Nothing's ever easy. Oh, we're looking a bit tidier in here. Bit of a clean up and a mop. Always nice. Nice to be able to see where you're going. Got all my tyres in one place. So yeah, that's a bit better. Well, now that all those little projects are done, we might as well take the S2000 for a drive and see if the coolant and the diff is all fixed. And yeah, lovely Sunday afternoon. I'll get the roof down and enjoy a little drive. Ooh. This is a more fun bit of the road, so. What an awesome car. There's not many cars that compare to an S2000 for a quick back road blast. Roof down, 9,000 RPM. Yeah, I love this car. Awesome bit of road. Beautiful scenery out here. The bottom of the hills, so nice. So green at the moment too, because we've had plenty of rain. Done a bit of mowing and left the grass all over the road. Nice. Always fun if you're on a motorbike. Nice and slippery. Yeah, there they are. overtaking room on this road. Oh, got him. I love the S2000's balance. It's just so neutral. Like you can make it oversteer, you can make it understeer. It's just very, very direct, very responsive. The shifter is amazing, of course. Big bump. Yeah, the roads around here aren't very smooth, but it's certainly a lot of fun. That's why I need a suspension that I can use on the road as well as the track, because it's predominantly a road car, so I don't want a suspension that's just so firm that it doesn't soak up the big bumps on these back roads. What a great little way to end Sunday, driving an awesome car. Well, that's about it today. Just going to turn around and head back now, so hope you enjoyed my little shed video today, and a bit of a drive at the end, and yeah, I'll see you at the next one.